The peace of being in nature, fresh air, and the beautiful views attract people like Ken Smith to explore some of Nanaimo's off-road trails.
I came up here when I was a teenager all the time to go fishing, and more recently, in the last year and a bit, I joined the ATV club. I bought an ATV and decided to spend more time up here seeing our own natural beauty as opposed to traveling up to other places.
But something tainted this beautiful experience for Ken.
I brought my brother up here, and on our way back down from Boomerang Lake, we ran into these two big piles of garbage that were fresh, and I thought, that's enough.
So Ken took matters into his own hands, going through the piles of garbage himself to find out who is responsible.
I was surprised that people they don't care. They just left their names and addresses laying there to be picked up, so I picked them up.
And he turned that information over to Maud Mackey, Zero Waste Compliance Officer at the Regional District of Nanaimo.
We have couriered them what we would call the initial letter to say, following the conversation I'd already had with this person, of course, to say that we're aware of what they've done and that we require it to be cleaned up to prevent any further legal action to be taken.
Good Lord, we live in God's country here. It's a beautiful place, and it's just upsetting that people have such little respect for it.
Piles of garbage like this are dumped all the way along the off-road here at the end of Biggs Road. It's even trucked into some of the narrow mountain biking paths. And sadly, this disgusting behavior is not limited to this area.
It's not unique to Nanaimo, and it's not an anomaly. It's around the world, and it happens everywhere that you would find that type of individual that doesn't care. We don't like to leave it there because garbage attracts garbage. So we manage it as best we can. In some cases, there are community groups that come on board and do area cleanups. In other cases, the regional district will take care of it.
The RDN has identified 60 different areas within the regional district boundaries and marked them with signs encouraging public participation. Ken's taken it a step beyond observing, recording, and reporting. He launched a Facebook page, Illegal Garbage Dumping in Nanaimo.
People that have looked at it on Facebook they're just 100% behind us. They're glad somebody's finally stepping up and saying something. There's the Hikers and Bikers Club, there's mountain bike clubs, there's ATV members from all over the place that they're tired of it too.
Ken has certainly taken a great interest, more than I've seen in many years, and it's certainly appreciated because the more eyes and ears and education we get out there about this sort of thing, the better are the chances of keeping on top of it and decreasing it to some degree over time.
Maud says the amount of garbage that is illegally dumped has decreased over the years, and in 2011 represented only 0.003% of the 170 tons of waste material generated by RDN residents. Some advice for people paying others to dispose of their trash: make sure you get a tipping receipt before you pay in full. In Nanaimo, I'm Kelly Robinson.